big roles in why you ultimately decided to come? Were those coaches, teammates?
I necessarily wouldn't say it was many people. Obviously, Gage, we transferred from the same school. That's definitely a close friend. But I wouldn't say I've put that on any people rather than what I was going to do on the field.
So Lance's Cleveland's brought you up as someone with Lonnie moving on as a big potential guy in the pass rush. What does it mean? Do you hear that confidence from your coach? And I guess, did you expect that out of yourself?
Yeah, I got plenty of confidence in my game, and I definitely like how Leipold has confidence in me too. And those two working together definitely does good on the field.
What was maybe the biggest surprise to you coming here when you ended up coming here?
Specifically,
Just on the field or even just in general?
I wouldn't say many surprises, just because after the visit we watched one of their bowl game practices, so I was pretty familiar with everything, watching some film with Panagos and whatnot. So no really surprises.
Also, if you had to break down your game, what do you do well? What's your strengths?
Like I said earlier, speed, pass rush, but I also like to get physical. I like to tackle, so that's definitely a big part of my game also.
Since you've been here, you played at a good defense at Minnesota.
Sir.
What have you seen from the D-line and the defense here at KU?
Yeah, they're real young and real hungry. It's been good working with them.
What specifically do you want to try to improve in your game towards the end of the spring? You got a little less than half a spring left. What is something you want to improve on?
Definitely. It's kind of always been my thing to work on, just being tall. Just getting low, I need to work on that in my game, most definitely, especially from a two-point stance. It's definitely harder to get low off the ball. So using the three-point stance and fixing up my two-point stance, definitely getting low is a main focus for me this spring.
Austin, I think when you got to Minnesota, PJ Fleck said you're putting up athletic testing numbers better than some defensive backs. Where do you think just the athleticism you have comes from?
I would say two things. First off, my parents. I got real good genetics. My mom played basketball. My dad played football in college. And secondary, in high school, my football coach was Coach Moore. He's also the track coach, so he definitely brought me from where I was to where I am now. And so Coach Moore was a big part of that.
With you potentially playing a lot more snaps, I guess, how exciting is that for you compared to maybe where you're at in Minnesota last year?
Oh, yeah, it's super exciting. That's all I've wanted since I came to college. That's all I wanted.